My name is Alan Reynaud. I'm working at Sandfall for 4 years and a half now. I'm the lead character artist there. So I was mostly working on all the main characters, like from the main cast. But also I was working on a lot of enemies, boss, a small amount of NPCs, but also alternative skins. So Expedition 33 is a turn-based RPG with real-time elements, like during the combats, when you have to parry, you have to dodge enemies' attack, you also have to time your attacks to make them more powerful. It sets in French Belle Epoque, with a lot of Art Deco themes and everything. So the story starts 67 years ago at the city of Lumière, where in this world you have a big monolith at the center of it, and at the bottom of it there's a paintress who every year paints a number, and everyone of that age whose the age is the number written on the monolith disappear. So we have an expedition every year who tries to stop the paintress from committing the gommage and to save the world. So you join Maël, Gustave and everyone on this expedition to stop the paintress. I worked a bit on the concept art, but the main concept artist and also our art director is Nicolas Maxon-Francombe, which is the art director for the project, and we were really working closely together to make the characters. Since we are a small studio, it was easier, to have a lot of discussion about, hey, let's make it more that way, let's make it more this way, and how we would do it is like Guillaume or Broche or game director would give us the script about the character and give us a little description. Nicolas would make a concept, and then I will work with him to refine it. Yeah, this was important for the team, for everyone to have like this overall view of the project, So everyone is on the same page, and this helps, brings more creativity to the project. It's important to have a big vision for us of everything here. So a lot of the inspiration comes from the Belle Epoque, in France. So yeah, we have those big coats, like those very classy suits for men and everything. So these were drawing Nicolas made for us to have like a reference, and also to make the city of Lumière, have this really color, like a lot of different colors for everyone. Here also, like you can see the dress, but also all the Art Deco pattern on everything, which was really important for us, like give this Art Deco vibe and to bring a lot of colors to the city of Lumière. How I will approach adjustment in art direction in Marvelous is because I will try to make the best base possible in Marvelous. Because if I were to make something in Marvelous and I would know that I would change 99% of it in ZBrush, well, there's no use to it. So I would try to make like something as finished as possible for me in Marvelous, so that I would get the main shape, the main dynamics on the fold and everything, so that it's perfect for me, and I would like show it to our art director, and only then I would export it and refine it in ZBrush. It was really important for us to make the clothing give as much information of the character as possible. Like for example, Ciel, which is a character in our game, has a very like bright personalities, and but she also had a hard life, and we wanted to show it in her clothing. But we also did the same for everyone. For example, Lune, who is a more like she's more cold personality and everything. She's following the rule, disciplined, and so we wanted to show it on her characters too. For example, Ciel, she doesn't follow the rule as much as Lune. She has like asymmetrical clothing. She also has a light thing, but she's a warrior, so she has these big pants and the knife, so she can move around with her small coat. And it's kind of the opposite for Reynaud, you know, like she has this much more symmetrical uniform, like she has the coat and everything, which give her this look of like very following the rule and everything. We did this for all the characters. Like we needed to, like, if you saw the character and her clothing, you instantly understand, okay, what type of personality she or he has. So Maëlle, she's a young girl. She's the youngest of the crew. She didn't fit in Lumière, and she wanted to go to the expedition. She wanted to explore the world and everything, and we wanted to showcase that in a uniform, especially for fighting style. She has like a small sword, and she's very fast and very agile. And so we made her clothing with not a big coat, but on the contrary, like a very tight pants, high boots, also like this really like classy top with her bright color, and also like this small coat. This gives her this look of like, okay, she's a fast and agile girl. Personally, I have a special way to work with Marvelous. I don't tend to make files with every clothing in one, because I want to focus on only one part of the character. So for example, this is the file for the pants, where I would only have like the view of the patterns and the 3D view, and I would only focus on the pants. So like this was the pants that I work on after the Marvelous path, and then I would like work on the coat. So this is how I would do it. I would just import the FBX as the avatar, and then I will work on the coat to have the like big important shape for me. And especially on the arm, I wanted to have like those diamond shapes here, and also on the back. Also, I wanted to have like those big crease. I wanted to have a big shoulder. Here, I love this kind of shape, and this is why I love Marvelous, is that it allows me to work on those shapes more precisely, and yeah, and I would freeze some parts. Like for example, I didn't want the sleeves to go on the forearm, so yeah, okay, just instead of like trying to make it tighter and everything, I would just freeze this part, and I know it won't move, you know. Also, I can just copy paste this and just send it to another one. So I would know like, okay, so the pants of, I don't know, Ciel or Lune is cool. I want to put it on Verso, for example, or I don't know. I can just open the file Ciel pants, copy paste everything, put it on the other one for Verso. Then I would move things around and it would match. So this helped me create like a library of clothing for all the characters. So yeah, it's hard to recognize him, but what I would like, what I like to do is like make a basic shape of the characters that I want. So I would make like a really simple shape in ZBrush to have the overall proportion of the characters. And then I would import it into Marvelous, and then it just like, you just do pants like you would do, except you move things around to fit it. And like for example, like when I say earlier that don't be scared to move away from your reference, like you wouldn't find reference of pants like this on the internet, especially that shape. But what's really important for me is the result here. I don't care about this. If this helped me make something good here, that's what's important. So that's why I have those weird shapes. I would move things around, you know, like, okay, I want it, for example, I wanted to have like big fold here, so I would like give more clothing to that side here to help push it, have more of those big folds, you know. Like this is what's important for me. Like here, since it's more humanoid, I will make something that would be more close to real life pattern. So as you can see here, and I can move like the shoulder to have those big folds. I would freeze some parts to make it tighter, I could use also the elastic things, but I prefer to have those kind of things with the freezing because it gives me more liberties. And so this was really important for me to have like those big shapes. So I would like make, for example, this is the pattern for this, and I would make it wider than the other one to give like all those big wrinkles that I like. That's the same for this. When you compare the size of this to this, it's way bigger, and that's what I liked about it, because it helped me have like those big folds that I find really cool looking. And it's the same here, and then everything is just falling in really, really perfectly. And I would use seam taping to make it more less sturdier, and to have a big shape that I like. Yeah, so my experience with Marvelous Designer is like, it's super fun when you discover it for the first time. Then it's really hard to master it, but once you do, it's really cool because you have this tool that makes you really good looking clothing very fast and really great result in a very short time. So once you get how it works, this helps save a lot of time, and this is a really, really good tool for every artist, I think. What I would recommend to all the other artists who want to learn Marvelous is that just move things around. Don't be scared to be away from your reference, because the most important thing is the end result. Expedition 33 has a big place in my heart because it really changed me as a human being. The next step for me is trying to be even better at Marvelous, because I know there's a lot of tools that I don't know how to use. I want to be a better sculptor. I want to make better texture and everything. So this was my goal 4 years ago, and it's still my goal, and I think it's going to be my goal my whole life.